Hey thoughtful girls, welcome back to another video.
We want to let you know that only with your support can we make psychology and mental health more accessible to everyone. So thank you for all the love you've given us. Now let's continue. Sometimes it can be hard to get to know someone. One minute you think you've figured them out,
And then they show others a different side of themselves different from what you thought.
whoever you're trying to understand might also be trying to understand you. There are many small things that can reveal a lot about your personality, like the type of shoes you wear, how often you check your phone, or even your handshake. If you're curious to learn more about these, they offer insights into your personality. Here are 9 small things that can reveal a lot about you. Number 1. How often do you check your phone? You check your phone a lot. It buzzes and beeps when you get messages from friends and family. Or maybe you have to use it for work, but did you know that checking your phone too much
Can be a sign that you're struggling with mental health issues.
A group of psychologists from Derby and Nottingham universities, along with Trent University, conducted an online study with 640 smartphone users aged 13 to 69 to identify the link between smartphone use and personality traits. The results showed that people struggling with their mental health are more likely to use their smartphones more as a form of therapy when anxiety levels rise. The more you use your smartphone, the less diligent you tend to be.
And you're more likely to be addicted to your phone. So, have you noticed
That your roommate has been glued to their phone lately, or your sister can't seem to put hers down. No matter what or who, maybe they're going through something. Now might be a good time to talk to them and see if they need your help. Or maybe they just really enjoy playing Among Us. How you treat service workers. Are you kind and patient with servers? How do you treat the cashier at the grocery store? Everyone working in the service industry is there to help you, and they shouldn't be mistreated or disrespected by customers. Next time, pay attention to how those around you treat people working in service areas. Like restaurants or convenience stores, do they constantly complain about the servers? Do they lose patience or get angry over every little mistake made by the service staff? When you notice things like this, it can give you some insights into their personality.
you can learn interesting details about how they handle stress, even if it's just waiting for your chicken order?
Wings are number 3. What kind of shoes do you wear? According to a study published on Science Direct, the shoes you wear most often can say a lot about who you are. Shoes can be a subtle yet informative tool to convey information about you. The study investigated how accurately people could assess traits of a stranger based only on their usual shoes.
Participants provided photos of their shoes,
And in a separate session completed self-report tests. When subjects were shown participants' shoe photos, they rated and commented based only on those shoes. The shoe evaluations correlated with the owner's personal traits. They accurately guessed age, income, and anxiety levels based on pictures of their favorite shoes. People who wear comfortable shoes tend to be agreeable, or if you wear uncomfortable shoes, you might be calm but harbor inner pain. If you're more aggressive, you might prefer ankle boots. If you like having new shoes or keeping them clean, well-maintained shoes could indicate you're trying to stay calm because of anxious and clingy traits. Number 4, how often you naturally make eye contact. Not everyone likes to make eye contact frequently.
and that's okay, but eye contact or lack thereof can reveal a lot about what you're thinking at that moment.
According to researchers at Cornell University, people tend to reduce eye contact when discussing something embarrassing, or when they're deep in thought, or when emotions are stirred up during a conversation. Also, according to this study, if you happen to make eye contact with people frequently, you are likely to be more socially dominant and confident. Number 5, your handshake. Your handshake may seem small, a trivial thing, but it can actually be an important indicator of your personality. A study from the University of Alabama had a group of programmers trained to shake hands twice with 112 male and female subjects. The subjects didn't know their handshakes were being evaluated, and then completed 4 personality questionnaires. The research showed that your handshake is quite consistent, and how you shake hands can say a lot about your personality. The firmer your handshake, the more likely you are to be an extrovert and open to new experiences. If your handshake is weaker, you are more likely to be shy and somewhat anxious. When you have a firmer handshake,
you make a better impression on others. Number 6, whether you show up on time or not.
Do you consistently arrive late to everything? You may have earned a bad reputation for being late to school or work. In reality, this bad habit might not be the worst thing. Being late can be a sign that you are a multitasker or reflect other interesting findings. A 2003 study by Jeff Conte from San Diego State University showed that among 181 subway operators in New York City, those who preferred multitasking tended to be late for work. Multitasking makes metacognition harder, or awareness of what you're doing, meaning you lose track of time while multitasking. Number 7. When you get something for yourself. but don't think to get anything for anyone else. Suppose you want some takeout food. So you decide to buy some sushi on your way home and then call your partner or family to see if they want some. If you do that, you might be a kind and unselfish person. Someone who doesn't do this is likely to be seen as rude, inconsiderate, selfish, and not very thoughtful. They might also be perceived as stingy. Number 8, if you suddenly knock someone down, people might suddenly become rude to you. And you may not notice it right away. For example, they might say things like, "You don't like that comic book, do you?" Or "You don't really like that video game." If they often ask questions in a condescending way and you can't help but feel bad about their remarks, then they might not be the best friends to have. Speaking this way can also be a sign that they tend to see the negative side of everything and don't appreciate others. And number 9, where you look when you finish your drink. In psychology, where you happen to look when drinking alcohol can suddenly reveal a lot about you. If you look over the rim of the glass when drinking water, you might be an extrovert and easily influenced. It indicates you tend to trust others easily, have environmental awareness, and hold an innocent view of life. If you look into the glass when drinking, you are more introverted, focused, and have an idealistic view of life. If you close your eyes while drinking alcohol, you might be in pain or discomfort, and preoccupied with joy and relief. Among these 9 things, which one mentioned in the video, do you think reveals the most about your personality? Please like and share this video if it helped you, and you think it might help others too. The studies and references used are listed in the description below. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more psychology videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.